Hi VC. I have a huge amount of records to go. This will be my video for May 2016. Probably by the time you see this, I may well have been on holiday or may well have come back from Finland on holiday. I'm not quite sure yet. So without further ado, the first 20 or so records I found a couple of days ago in a car boot sale, which I went to, and it started to rain. Fortunately, I had made my selections and got the guy to hurry up and put them in a plastic bag quickly. I've never seen so many people move so fast as when it started to rain at this sale, and there was nobody left in the car park in about 5 minutes. So yeah, we're gonna have to whiz through these because there's so many. Right, just a second. Okay, so we have. So if you did have any questions about them, just post them below, and I'll try and answer. I always try and answer what people have asked something about. So this appears to be the soundtrack from a film I have not seen called Deliverance. I'm slightly familiar with the title track. This is just a straight Warner Brothers pressing, I guess. A little bit of a tatty in the sleeve there, but yeah, that's a. In fact, is that even a later Warner Brothers label? But it seems to be okay. So I look forward to hearing that. This is some sort of African music. I don't know whether you can see that. Some is jazz influenced. It's from all over the country. You've got Zaire represented, Nigeria, Ghana. Maybe some of it is more poppy than jazz, I don't know, but it's on a sort of mid-80s label called, I think, Stems Africa. It's not particularly nicest of. Well, this picture's nice, but the awful sort of this is not the greatest. But I'm hoping that the music will be better than the cover. Hymns, Tijuana style there. Of course, you can get the MFP similar compilation to sort of like Christmas songs, done, or I've seen quite a few of those sort of things knocking about. Okay, what have we got here? Have some classical records, which I thought would be worth a try for £1. Okay, I mean, when they're 20 pence each, might as well just go for them. And then some of them have got these sleeves on them. So English Tone Pictures, some Delius on there, some Bachs, and some Ireland. Some sort of Swedish organ music here. Svenska Grammofon Preset. Sant or San Cien's Organ Symphony. The Bliss. Arthur Bliss. And a Janacek album here. I'm hoping this is sort of quite modern classical music and not too traditional, I think, in a way. There we go. A random Dutch album by Rene, Reaching for the Sky. Looks like it could be interesting. With cutting system and precision stamper's mark here. No idea what to expect from that, but I'm hoping it's going to be sort of, I don't know, jazzy or alternative sort of, maybe a bit ECM, I don't know. How can you tell from a cover, eh? Well, you can tell what this is. This is Alvin Stardust, and reasonably conditioned album of glam rock. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. We've got a 12-inch by Bim Sherman called Lightning and Thunder, and Why Won't You Come Down? Sort of whole On You Sound thing, Adrian Sherwood thing going on there. Some random Christian albums. Okay, so I've got this one, which I'd seen listed on eBay a lot, and it's always expensive, so I don't know what it's like. I'm hoping it's going to be quite good. This one. There we go. I don't know what to say to it. The only thing I could think of was just you're not going to wear those glasses anymore, are you? And here she is again with a lovely picture. It just sort of said to her probably, just go and stand in that field of daffodils there and pick some. We'll get some good pictures for you. She's almost camouflaged by what she's wearing. This is Helmut and Elizabeth with their Springtime. It's a bit more folky, perhaps. New Life in Jesus, Nick and Elaine. You can see that, but yeah. There we go, there they are. I've got a Len McGee there. Dave Bilbrough. Horrible moustache. That could almost be George Harrison, but maybe not quite. And the Majestic Singers. This is some sort of choral gospel sort of music, or concert or something, I don't know. Anyway, so that was the first batch as we work our way backwards. Then I have some records here that do not have, all these costed £1 or less, so there's no, it's worth a shot on all of them, I suppose. These ones didn't have covers with them, but I thought I'd give them a go. This one here is Bob Brookmeyer and Friends, Stan Getz, Herbie Hancock, Gary Burton, Elvin Jones and Ron Carter. I've heard people talk about these sort of jazz people, and the names get stuck in your head that certain people are. Is it Sublime Video, the guy in Sweden, and he seems to know his stuff about jazz, yeah, which I don't. So then I thought, let's grab these. This is This is the original Blind Boys of Alabama, which I know is very early recorded gospel. Fabric of Jazz I have here. Yusuf Lateef. Meeting Tonight. I've actually got this with the cover already, but that's the Famous Ward Singers. Jazz for Playboys. Just says first published 1963. Doesn't seem to have any other information really. And lastly, Train Ride, which is John Coltrane tenor sax, Curtis Fuller trombone, Wilbur Harden flugelhorn, Tommy Flanagan piano, Ali Jackson bass, Art Taylor drums. Okay, moving on. Found this for £1. The Birthday Party, the 12-inch single. I think it's a mute, and I think it's in. Oh no, sorry, it's 4AD, isn't it? But seems to be in good nick for £1. Tina Turner, Steamy Windows. I think her finest hour, really, that was. I've got an Oh Happy Day album. Strange to believe that I think this was a #1 single, Oh Happy Day, in the late 1960s in England. How times have changed, really. And also, them being Christians, I always thought it quite amusing that they are on the Buddha Records label. Yeah, very amusing. English comedian here called Ben Elton. I remember this sort of stuff, so I will like listening to this again. Maybe the jokes are dated, but I don't know. In a way, with even something like Monty Python, it's sort of, if you liked it once, even if it's not funny, you can still recite it and sort of think, yeah, that's funny. I've got Tears for Fears, for Hurting. Still haven't got Songs from the Big Chair, but I'm not in any hurry to get it. This obviously has Mad World on it, which I'm sorry to say, I think that guy that sang it, that Gary Jules, massacred it. And what was the other hit on here? Change, I think, was a hit. So I'm expecting this to be quite good. Have a copy of Tin Drum, Japan. Guy from my vinyl night recommended Edith Piaf. So I've got this live album from the year 61. Yeah. Now we're going to go quadraphonic. So I found a whole load of records that are all quad or quadraphonic related. So we have a Randy Newman album here from 74. Good Old Boys. This I like. Played this already. This is John Keating's Space Experience. Great version of a Star Trek theme here. And some records with some Japanese writing on them, of which I don't know much about. Mainly covers, I think. Eleanor Rigby, Rock and Drums. Rock and Drums, free. Band here is T. Onodera and Los Onoderas, arranged by S. Arima. This is JVC CD4, 4-channel sound. Yeah, we've got a dazzling trumpet here. I've got a Adventure in Binaural Volume 2 album. Lots of Japanese writing on the back. The Carmets synthesizer electric sound. Bit of easy listening here. Funky trumpet of Ray Davis. So, hello to Chris at Dixieland Farm, but likes his quadraphonics. On his quad bike, maybe. Copy of this. Sweet Ride, South Road Connection. Commander Cody. Look at that car, lovely. Look at that shirt. Even better. Look at those guys' shirts. Some here not really so interested, but I grabbed them. This one. And this fiddler bloke. Liking this one. Daft Punk there. Some Moog synthesizer. Is this the one that Sarah's record shelf likes? I can't remember. But I can see, having listened to it, it's more appealing and the different songs compared to just the usual greatest hits or the Bridge Over Troubled Water one, which I can't remember the name of, but yeah. 12-inch, the Sequence Funky Sound, Tear the Roof Off. Same label as what's this label called? Sugar Hill. Same as the Sugar Hill Gang. Folky album. David McWilliams has a scratch on one track on one side, but I'm not bothered. Nice sort of textured sleeve there. Okay, a rap album. Yeah, this I sort of picked up and I thought I'll sell that. I haven't listened to it yet. It's got some songs that are cover versions on it, I think. Some Isaac Hayes. One here with, it says music, Quincy Jones, John Densmore, Robbie Krieger, Ray Manzarek, Jim Morrison. Yeah, James Brown. I don't know what this is. If it's from a film or what. Okay. This album is by Samara Lubezki, and it's called Spectacular of Passages, I think, and it's on this label here. It's sort of folky, I would say a little bit, not quite as good as Belle and Sebastian, if that would mean much to people. This was £5. Back to the ones that cost £1. The Best of Van McCoy. Dynamic Sounds of Jamaica, Volume 1. When I'm going to listen to any of these, I've no idea. But I hope it's entertaining as I go through them all. I've got Hank Williams Volume 2 to go with my Volume 1. This is green. And the first one was sort of a mustardy sort of colour. There he is. Not sure what happened to him. Apart from he died, obviously. But an album from my teen years here. Scandal Days, Aha, with the hype sticker on it. Lovely artwork, I always thought. If at the time I was a bit disappointed with it after the pop highs of Hunting High and Low. Okay, still £1. Back on a 4-channel stereo tip. Here's Nini Rosso with his theme from The Exorcist and other films, and some westerns, and some Last Tango in Paris, and The Way We Were, The Entertainer, on his trumpet, blowing his own trumpet. Some Arlo Guthrie. I think this is sort of the greatest hits or something. A Quincy Jones, Mellow Madness. The World of Quadraphonic Sound. If only I could have a sound effect to say that. Some more Nini Rosso. A Quad of Blood, Sweat and Tears. With the whole 44p off. Our price sticker. Our price, not your price. Some Billy Connolly. 1, Hat trick of Billy Connolly here. This one. And an earlier one on Transatlantic. Odyssey album, late 70s. This is a good album. Found this. Still on the Pound theme. Thelma Houston and Pressure Cooker. A double of Miso Luba, the African one and the Argentinian one. Here we go. Soundtrack from The Big Easy. Brian Ferry, I think this is his debut solo album. Nice copy of it. It's just a Polydor. I don't know. Was that the original? Yeah, that must have been the original label. And Roxy Music, what were they on? I can't remember now. I thought Roxy Music were on Ireland, but anyway. Phantoms, Alan Hull. He is or was the singer of the band that did Fog on the Tyne, whose name I can't remember. Lindisfarne, that's it. Album here by somebody called Hank C. Burnett. Hot Licks and Fancy Tricks. No idea what that is. I'm guessing it's blues or something. And then, last but not least, two records which weren't a pound that I bought. Here we have Songs of the Beatles from the Atlantic and Warner Jazz Vaults. Just went to see a couple of weeks ago the Let It Be, the London stage show. It's just strange seeing the Beatles play live. Yeah, really strange. The more and more I think about it. It was well done. And the last one, this album by Zola Jesus. I don't think I've shown this. This is from a couple of years ago. It's more commercial, I think, than her earlier stuff, which I like, but I don't have. This is from my local record pop-up shop, Second Earth. And the drums I like on this, and it's a bit Florence and the Machine. Having said that, there's more different styles on this, and it is a lovely. There we go. Look at that. That is beautiful. Although it does look like somebody's been smoking on it, but anyway. So I think I'll call that a day, and I will make another video soon when I can. I hope you're all doing well. And that's it. Okay, cheers. Bye.